Classic crowned the 2019 Calypso Monarch before a bumper crowd at Kensington Oval. Great expectations from Bridgetown Market vendors despite a slow start. And in sports, cyclist Amber Joseph in with a chance at medaling at the Pan Am Games.
Broadcasting from our studios in the Pine St. Michael, this is CBC Newsnight, starting now.
And a very good evening to you. I'm Lisa Lord with the Saturday edition of Newsnight. In our top story, 4 years after winning his first Calypso Crown, Classic has done it again. He has dethroned 2018 King Mr. Blood to become the new Calypso Monarch of Barbados.
One song that you want, no, Rocky Kensington, Carol and John, you happy now? You get your one song a night done.
Classic's performance of his song, One Favor with the audience and judges at Kensington Oval. This is his second title after winning the competition back in 2015. Performing at number 15, he amassed 128 points. Classic says a lot of preparation went into his presentation.
Trying to have everything on point, trying to make sure my voice was, actually the way I would want it to be to perform for finals. So there was a lot of work throughout the whole week trying to get ready for tonight.
The new Monarch says the one song concept has helped social commentary.
Because there are lots of good social commentaries for 2019, and I think that going forward, we should be able to put more work into social commentary to bring it to a level that Barbadians would be proud of.
15 points separated Classic from the second place finishers. Fellow Big Show tent mates Adrian A.C. Clark and Terencia T.C. Coward tied for second place with 113 points, resulting in that tent dominating the top spots. Fourth place was Crystal Cummins-Beckles Holder with 107 points. 2018 King Mr. Blood was not among the top place finishers announced. He admits defending the crown isn't easy.
It's the first time I've had to defend, and the thought process and the preparation and being able to make sure that even a song that, because as you would know, each year I try to get my songs out as early as possible so that the public they understand it correct, they're familiar with it. This one came out pretty late, but I think, being able to, the type of song it was, being able to do it tonight and still get the kind of response that you got, it was phenomenal for me.
Other finalists included former Kings Edwin and Kid Sight, Granny, Sammy Dello, Terry, J. Slow, Ramesses, Miss Sammy G, Jude Clark, Faith, Mr. Dale, Sammy Jane, and Donella. Unfortunate technical difficulties resulted in Donella having to perform her song twice. Classic has until Wednesday to choose his top prize of a trophy and either a check for $100,000 or a Nissan X-Trail valued at $120,000. During the show, tributes were also paid to veteran entertainer the late Sir Don and retired director of the festival band Keith Ellis. He was recognized for his contributions over the years. Kishma Senjis, CBC News.
Over 15,000 revelers took to the streets of Bridgetown for this year's BLMP 4-day morning jam. Moving off from 3 points in the capital, members of the 30 bands enjoyed the 2-hour extension, which was granted by the officials this year. Covered in paint, powder, and mud, revelers made their way to the mighty Griner Highway. And from all indications, the event came off incident-free as there were no police reports about any disturbances. There was also no Stag Jam Tune competition this year. Well, today marked the first full day of the Bridgetown Market, one of the landmark events of the annual Crop Over Festival. And when a CBC team visited the market earlier, patrons were just beginning to trickle in, but vendors were eagerly anticipating a greater stream into the evening and tomorrow. Lorna Jones reports.
Initially, there weren't many patrons checking out the goods on sale at Bridgetown Market along the mighty Griner Highway. But people started to trickle in around 1 in the afternoon, drawn by the variety of wares on offer. These included plants, local crafts, clothing, jewelry, and food. Most vendors say they were eagerly anticipating the crowds, which usually show up later in the day.
Bridgetown Market on the Saturdays, when you see 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you have to ask people to excuse you. But now, it's like ants having a party. Anybody could come down here, mosquito and all, and enjoy themselves. But I'm hoping that this year will be better. I hope the people will come out and support the crop over, support the vendors, not just the snow cone vendors, but every vendors around Bridgetown Market.
I'm hoping that we have a good flow of traffic as in people, and it'll be a good afternoon.
And the patrons who did choose to come out early were pleased with the offerings. One of them was Michaela Freer.
I am really enjoying Bridgetown Market. This is one of my favorite times of the year. My favorite part about Bridgetown Market is, well, mostly everything because I like lots of things here.
Quite a few visitors were also among those taken in the market.
It's really fun. You got like a lot of stuff that you can buy to take home. You got a lot of people enjoying nice music, nice food, nice refreshments and stuff.
Oh, we love it. Yeah, it's really great. Yeah, a lot of people told us about it, so we wanted to come down and see for ourselves. So we're really enjoying it.
Bridgetown Market continues tomorrow. Lorna Jones, CBC News.
Some sad news now when a 25-year-old man is dead following a stabbing this morning. According to reports, the man, whose name is yet to be released, was stabbed during an altercation while at the Cheapside terminal just before midday. He was transported to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital by private vehicle where he was pronounced dead. Police have made it clear that they have no evidence to suggest that the incident was related to any crop-over event, and it is being treated as an isolated incident. Lawmen are also investigating 2 drownings. One occurred at Browns Beach, St. Michael around 2:30 this afternoon. That's where an elderly man was pulled from the water after he was seen floating. He was transported to the QEH where he was pronounced dead. The second drowning happened later in the afternoon around 5:30. It involved a 64-year-old UK visitor who had been staying at a guest house in Fitz Village, St. James. He got into difficulties while swimming at the Crane Beach in St. Philip and was brought to shore by the lifeguard on duty. He subsequently died. Barbados is set to welcome the President of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, who is to pay an official visit to the island this week. The Kenyan leader will be in Barbados from August 7th to the 9th. During his visit, he will pay a courtesy call on Governor General Dame Sandra Mason, which will be followed by a reception at Government House. President Kenyatta will participate in a bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Mia Amor-Motley, which will be attended by ministers with responsibility for foreign affairs and foreign trade, tourism, health, the blue economy, the environment, renewable energy, investment, small business, and international business. Mr. Kenyatta will also participate in a Caribbean Heads of Government meeting at the Lloyd Erskine Sandiford Center. While Barbadian designers have an avenue through which their talents and skills are not only being showcased but developed. 9 homes have already been made over the past 3 years through Everyday Design, a design challenge show by Derek Frederick. Over 20 homeowners have already expressed an interest, and the show is now in its 4th edition. The deadline for Barbadians wishing to have the makeover is tomorrow.
It's really easy. They just have to send us a video of their home space, and they have to be convinced and tell us why they need this room makeover. You know, we've had people who've said, well, you know, we've come to the end of our pension. We had a makeover before, but it didn't quite do what we wanted to. Tell us why, and they're eligible to have a room makeover done.